Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. The NCAA is about to make a very important announcement, so please turn and face the nearest TV and listen to what's about to be said.
Hey everyone. It's once again time for March Madness. Before we get started, I just wanted to say congratulations to two very special teams who just secured their first ever spots in the big dance. Congratulations to the Grambling State Tigers. They have successfully captured their first SWAC title after dethroning the conference's juggernaut, Texas Southern. Way to go. And congratulations to the Stetson Hatters. They won the ASUN title in style as they topped Austin PA 94-91. Well done Stetson. Unfortunately, we also had to say farewell to two beloved colleagues of yours while preparing for this tourney. First off, the Hartford Hawks unfortunately made the announcement that they would be downgrading to Division 3. I know it must be hard not seeing them here with us, but I know they will do great in Division 3. Here's hoping that they will return to Division 1 in the future. And secondly, we had to say our final goodbyes to the St. Francis College Terriers as they passed away from financial complications. They were one of the oldest athletic programs in the league, and their untimely death was very hard for all of us to cope with. But just remember that SFC will live on forever in your hearts, and that the Terriers will be watching you all from above. Last year may have been a great one, but it was also very tragic as well, with us having to say goodbye to two of our beloved colleagues. So as we proceed with this event, we can also remember the good times we've spent with them. Alright, let's see who made the main tournament this year. The participants in the first four are Boise State, Colorado, Montana State, Grambling State, Virginia, Colorado State, Howard, and Wagner. And now here's the East Region's lineup: UConn, Stetson, FAU, Northwestern, San Diego State, UAB, Auburn, Yale, BYU, Duquesne, Illinois, Morehead State, Washington State, Drake, Iowa State, and South Dakota State. Coming up next, the South Region: Houston, Longwood, Nebraska, Texas A&M, Wisconsin, JMU, Duke, Vermont, Texas Tech, NC State, Kentucky, Oakland, Florida, Marquette, and Western Kentucky. In the Midwest we have Purdue, Utah State, TCU, Gonzaga, McNeese, Kansas, Samford, South Carolina, Oregon, Creighton, Akron, Texas, Tennessee, and St. Peter's. And finally, the teams in the West: UNC, Mississippi State, Michigan State, St. Mary's, Grand Canyon, Alabama, Charleston, Clemson, New Mexico, Baylor, Colgate, Dayton, Nevada, Arizona, and Long Beach State. I also wanted to give a shout out to 4 teams that gave it their all but unfortunately did not qualify for March Madness. To Oklahoma, Seton Hall, Indiana State, and Pitt. Even though you didn't qualify, I wanted to acknowledge your efforts nonetheless. There's always next year. Good luck to all of this year's participants, and I hope to see you all very soon.
Nice help there. Lampkin underneath, beautiful cut. This is Silva. Boy, inside, what a matchup between him and one. Here comes Silva, contact, and he's headed to the free throw line. There are 4 games on Friday. Lampkin a catch. He's surrounded by 3 players and scores nonetheless. Final seconds are going to come off the clock, and the Colorado Buffaloes are moving up. Grambling State, 20-14. They went 14-4 in SWAC league play. Beautiful bounce pass. He was able to play in those 4 years. And finally realizing his dream, getting into the dance. Boy, pretty spin and finish. It's Jordan Smith. SWAC and Montana State, champions of the Big Sky. Boy, pretty leaner Stevenson. There's a little flick at the rim underneath by Smith. And then it's put back in contact.
Time with the New Jersey Nets.
One of the icons of the NBA who started it all. That's a good-looking stroke.
Still waiting for him to get a lob going to the basket.
Boy, inside circus finish. It's Moten.
Previously, is now the head coach of Utah State. They regularly text. Danny Sprinkle told me yesterday when we corresponded that he and Matt Logie are in regular communication, and he told me that Danny Sprinkle, who's an alum,
keep challenging the paint. There you go.
Moten, a little bit careless, poked away and taken back. Nice play by Kofer, and Kofer takes flight.
Well done in terms of changing up the defense.
Boy, Montana State had 2 turnovers the first 26 minutes of the game. They got 3 in the last 2:15. Kofer hard to the cup. And it is over here in Dayton. The Grambling State Tigers, dancing for the first time ever, have punched their ticket to Indianapolis and a date with Purdue.
How all motherfuckers look after putting Virginia into the bracket. Yeah, you heard me. The committee is full of clowns.
All the action. Go down to Stevens. Boy, little hesitation. Boy, Stevens off balance.
Watch for Palmer, number 20 in green. He's a three-point shooter. On the floor now.
Beekman.
Yeah, he had 16 against Nevada, so he can score. Oh, good look.
Clifford. That's good. Clifford. Sizzles into the paint, high off glass. Well, can Reese Beekman get this offense energized as they have now missed 17 straight shots? Stevens.
Just saved the layup, too, by pressuring the ball because the cutter was wide open.
Jimmy, look up. This is a 15-point game. Cartier open 3, and he gets a friendly bounce.
Not going to get it done.
They just don't have enough firepower for McNeely to have this kind of a shooting night. Where that pretty ball movement continues. They locate Scott. This has been ugly so far for the Cavaliers in Dayton. But this has been a level of futility that we haven't seen in a long time in the tournament.
Look at this. Oh, pretty. Top cut right off the middle of it.
Again, sometimes you're a victim of your own success. There's a little bit of that with Tony Bennett, Virginia. And it's over.
Bit of a zone look to start the matchup.
This is Council. I'm off and running. Left side, pretty pass. Council looking for some. To this point, Council turns the corner inside. Smart pass. 10 seconds. Towns. Now to Harrison. Elevates. Short. Offensive rebound, Dockery back to Hairston. No! Back out, Dockery! And the Wagner Seahawks out of Staten Island, New York, trying to write their own history.